Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome to a channel update video. It has been a long time since I've done a channel update video. I went and looked on the channel and the last one I could find was from November, and if I did do one between November and now, I don't remember it, and it's still a long time ago, and it's still good to do update videos. I like to do these for people who are curious what's going on with very specific series, maybe didn't, watch a video where I offhandedly commented about what's going on with certain series, so this is kind of a good way to compactly give you an update on pretty much everything I'm doing with regards to all of my content. So if there's something you're curious about, there's a very good chance it's going to get addressed here. The very first thing I want to talk about and knock out of the way is actually the Judge Mathis channel. If you follow the Judge Mathis channel in passing, or you're a fan, just haven't popped over yet, yesterday I launched the Patreon for the Judge Mathis channel. Only for the Judge Mathis channel. There will not be a Patreon for the Mathis Games channel. I actually did about an 8 to 9 minute, which I still think is a pretty funny video, about why myself and Dean are doing a Patreon for the Judge Mathis channel. There's a variety of reasons: the type of content, the way YouTube handles that kind of content now, the way ads are spread across YouTube. Me and Dean debated for months as to whether we wanted to do one or not, and then worked on it for a couple of months before launching it. It has already been a pretty damn good success. I'm very happy with the support people have given me so far. It can only get better from there. So if you're curious about Judge Mathis, you want to support Judge Mathis directly, then you can do so on Patreon. And if you don't, and you just like the content, well, nothing's going to change. Don't worry. All content will remain free on the Judge Mathis channel. I will not be locking anything behind paywalls or anything like that. As far as videos are concerned, there's just some nice little benefits for people who do end up trying to support the channel that way. Other things, I've been streaming more often, so if you are interested in streaming or interested in watching me streaming, I've been doing Mathis in the morning shows. Usually anywhere between 8 and 11 a.m. is when I start, and I usually wrap up around 2 or 3 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. I've been playing a lot of PUBG, but I've got a few games lined up that I definitely want to stream. It's something I've wanted to do more as days went on, because streaming is something that people respond better to. And again, it's another way for me to kind of alleviate the dependency on the YouTube ad revenue system, as YouTube ad revenue is all over the place as of late. Again, I want to stress that I'm not broke or going out of business, or YouTube Mathis Games is going to be shutting down or anything like that. I'm fine. It's just as a business decision, it's really good to diversify your revenue system. So Patreon, Twitch, just kind of doing the thing that I probably should have been doing for a very long time. Now to the Mathis Games channel, stuff that I want to talk about. I want to say the last time I did a video update, I think I was discussing quite a bit about how the channel has changed and how it's negatively affected the channel, but how happier I am with it. Other things that, if you've noticed between that last video and this one, I've drastically changed the way I present the videos. The content is the same, but the thumbnail, the description, all that stuff is a lot more eye-catching or clickbaity. And again, that's just because you have to play the YouTube algorithm in that way, and a lot of it has to do with the thumbnail, the title, and the description. However, the content itself hasn't changed, and I'm pleased to say that the just changing the way I dress up the videos and present it to potential viewers has actually helped pretty significantly with views and subscribers. I've seen views go up, subscriber counts has gone up. We may actually finally break that 200K I've been looking for. Basically, I've decided I'm going to play the YouTube game. It's something that I haven't wanted to do in a long time. But it's become necessary with the way YouTube has gone, and playing the YouTube game, which means, brighter, more eye-catching thumbnails, titles with caps and descriptions that have a lot of the keywords, etc. in it, is just the way the game has to be played. And I've avoided it for the past year or two, but I can't anymore, and I'm seeing positive impact almost immediately. And I guess I'm happy I'm doing it. The thing is, the reason I'm happy I'm doing it is because I haven't changed the way the content is. The actual content itself, my commentary, etc., has not changed. Let's go through some series. Let's talk about what's going on there, what I plan on doing with the series that some people may be wondering about, and so on, and then we'll kind of go on from there. So one of the ones that people keep asking about is Prey. Is Prey going to be gone? I have talked about it in other series a little bit, but let's give you a full-on yes or no. I think Prey is going to have to be put aside, and it sucks, but it's a business decision, unfortunately. The views just really weren't there. Long Dark quadruples the views that Prey gets, and Prey the videos that I were doing were like hour-long videos, which is a huge chunk of time for recording, which I don't mind doing like hour-long videos if it ends up, you know, being worth it. But when Long Dark, which I understand why, is doing way better than a AAA game like Prey, which requires a huge time investment, then I kind of have to pull the trigger and cut something, because I need to balance, as this is my business, you do need to balance what you're doing for just fun and what you're also doing for business, and find the cross section there where you're having fun and where the people are watching. Unfortunately, Prey is just not something that people who are watching. Maybe I will stream it and then stream the rest of it and then put up the VODs. That's something I've been toying with, because I do want to finish the game, because I was enjoying it quite a bit. But as far as the series is concerned, I think we're gonna have to pull the trigger on it and say Prey is probably not coming back unless I'm desperate for something to fill in its slot. In that same vein, a series that does really well is Dead Cells. Dead Cells is going to be occasional still. It's going to be every couple of days or every other day. It's not a series that I want to go on forever, as I did state in episode 1. I want it to be a mini series. It is early access. There's only so much content to go through. I don't want to blast through all of the content and then go back during each update just for like 1 or 2 videos, and then when the game fully comes out, I'm like, well, now I don't need to play it because I've already kind of eked my way through it through early access. So I'm going to keep playing it for a little bit more, kind of explore a little bit more, and then I think I'm going to put it down and say I'll wait till it comes out. Love Dead Cells. People like watching Dead Cells. No complaints there. It's just for me, I don't want to blast through all of that content as it is. Other things that we're working on the channel is Long Dark. This will be the final Long Dark playthrough until the game officially releases in August with its story mode. The most recent update, which is what I'm playing, is called the Faithful Cartographer update, and it has been great. They've changed the game drastically, graphically and with its mechanics, for some good and some bad. I think it depends on how you felt about being able to micromanage calories and look at numbers. They've removed a lot of the ease of access as far as looking at how many calories you have. The micromanagement aspect seems to have been taken away a little bit, but the update's great. It's been fun to explore through it again, and I'm excited to see how far I get it on a higher difficulty. So far, the run has been going great, and I'm excited to continue on. Other things I've been doing on the channel, a lot more multiplayer content. I've been really enjoying just doing all the sociable multiplayer content, whether it be PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or what is it, Heroes of the Storm, or some Friday the 13th stuff that we're doing temporarily. Heroes of the Storm is something that I did just for fun, and I just enjoyed playing with my friends, and it's actually doing really well on the channel, so expect more Heroes of the Storm as we record it. That's not going anywhere. Just more multiplayer content in general is really fun. Not that it's going to replace the single player stuff, but it allows for banter. We can crack out a bunch of episodes all at once. Just multiplayer content is one of those things that I just love to do, and people seem to really enjoy watching. We'll definitely see more of that. One-off stuff has been going off really well. The BattleTech video did exceptionally well. There was something else I think I did that was one-off that did pretty well. But anytime there's an indie game that I'm interested in but don't want to do a series of, I love to do one-offs of it. That will continue, and people seem to really enjoy that style of content as well. The Dark Souls board game, me, TB, Nerd Cubed, and I think Sinvicta is actually going to come in for session 2, hopefully this week. E3 clearly is getting in the way of a lot of the scheduling, but those who are asking for more Dark Souls board game, we do plan on finishing the session. It's just a matter of wrangling people who have very packed schedules, especially when it comes to E3 week. So the other thing I'm going to talk about, obviously, is Lost Initiative. Lost Initiative has been going great. Our Tuesday campaign with Bear, myself, Strippin, Maggie, and obviously Scott. Bear, Maggie, me, Sam, and Scott. Yeah, that's everybody. Has been going awesome. That's going to continue on for the foreseeable future, and the VODs will continue to come onto this channel. They're a little late this week because I had an issue with the recording, and I'm having to get the VODs directly off of YouTube, or off of Twitch, which is always a pain in the ass. The Thursday campaign, which is usually Star Wars, is on hiatus indefinitely until me and Scott can convene and figure out things as far as cast is concerned, and making something that doesn't get canceled all the time. Basically, the cast that we had was great, and they're all good friends, but unreliable. They travel a lot. Their schedule's always packed, and that's, you know, we don't pay them. We're not going to tell them, hey, you have a contractual obligation to be with us. If they have things they need to go do, they have things they need to go do, and we're not going to be upset about that. That's great. They're here to play with us as friends, and we're playing with them as friends. So, but because of that, because they're always doing things, we've had to cancel show after show after show after show, and June is similar in that Jesse is traveling for weddings and all this other stuff. Crendor as well has been really busy. In July comes CoxCon is happening, so we're putting it all on hold for now. We're going to reconvene. We're going to refigure out the Thursday show, and there will be a Thursday show again. Just once we have that nailed down, we'll let you guys know how that is going for all you Lost Initiative people. I think that's going to wrap up this update video. I want to end it by thanking you guys so much for the support over the past few months. It's been really fun to kind of rein in my channel again and really right the ship with certain things and playing the YouTube game, as it were. Again, the support on Patreon of Judge Mathis has been nothing short of astounding. That channel is my passion, and I absolutely love making content for Judge Mathis, and I can't wait to do more stuff for that with you guys. So if you don't know what Judge Mathis is, go check it out. Link is here. It's somewhere around here. I just, again, wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. I'm excited to bring you more and more new things here on this channel, Judge Mathis, and on Twitch. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.